Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the AI Dangers series. And today we're going to talk about power, about the technological power that artificial general intelligence will bring into the world, how that is almost by definition unstable. And well, we're going to try to get you into the right perspective to see the size and the unavoidability of the danger that we face with this technology. Alright, so the first thing I would like you to do is to picture, because I always come from here, what if there was a technology, a software technology, that you can download in your phone somehow, and that it allowed you to teleport, alright? Teleport anywhere you wanted, very fast, very easily. Imagine that that power was available for humanity. So, if that power was available and somehow it got out and people accessed it, society as we know it would probably crumble apart. Because most of the things we do are because we want to get things, and making it the right way is sort of the only way to get them, and because there's law that inhibits us from, stealing and doing all sorts of things. But if there was teleporting, most of what law could enforce would actually break down. Like, it wouldn't actually hold. Like, imagine you just go to the bank and steal a lot of money. You just go to whatever there's food stored and you steal a lot of money. You go to a place where there's a person and you just kidnap that person and then ask for something from the people that love them. All those things were so easy. And if you ever got caught, you could just get away. If that was so easy, and most people had the power to do that, we would see that the animal self-destructive impulses that exist in humans and in society as a system that's broken into different parts, that is not one thinking will, but a lot of those, you can see that all of that would go very, very wrong very quickly. If we had too much power, and that's what the thing I'm picturing, we would have a lot of trouble managing that power. And law, is not like a physical law, right? Law needs to be enforced, human law. And if law has a certain amount of power, but we have a lot of power too, then the whole concept of laws and rules goes away. Because if it can't be enforced, we don't have to follow it. If we can always escape, why wouldn't people rape? Why wouldn't people steal? Why wouldn't people do all those nasty things? Well, basically, law is a big component of that. I believe so. Not only morals. Morals are also kind of something we say, hey, if I am moral, I'll get something good. But if really being moral was just because, I think people would find very easily that the best way is just to use your teleporter and fuck everyone else. So what I'm just saying here is that if you get a system that is divided among different individuals with different wills, and you give a lot of power to the system becomes, as a whole, unstable and self-destructive. Still, teleporting doesn't seem to be a weapon of mass destruction, but of incredible societal dislocation, right? I think that we can agree on that. So what AI, artificial intelligence, actually is taking all the technologies, if there's teleportation, including teleportation, that we're gonna invent in the next 1 million years at this current pace of invention, and like bringing all them into the moment of now, into the present, into the next 1, 2, 3 years after we discover artificial intelligence. And it starts improving and thinking of stuff and doing this super fast intellectual work. And so what we're seeing is that all the power that we're gonna gather through technology in the future gets here now. I was not safe. Well, it's not sure to assume that it would have been safe in the future, of course, But what is really easy to assume is that it will not be safe to bring it now, that we really have no infrastructure to control any of that. So what you're bringing into the now is a huge amount of power. And this power could be used for creating, building an awesome world, or it could be used for destroying the world and the people around it. And that's the truth of power. Power can always be used to build or destroy, and you can't have power that you can't use it for destruction. That's the problem with accumulating power. So here's kind of my main thesis with AI. And I think AI self-destruction is unavoidable because of one thing. I think you can't expect to be a biological, very destructible form of life and bump into infinite power and not destroy yourself in the process. I think if we're serious enough, we will destroy ourselves with AI. And the reason is because AI seems to be one thing that you can't only get right. It's not something you can get a few bad copies of. Technically, yes, like if it doesn't work. But if it is not completely benign and benevolent with us, and is always aligned with our goals, if all those things don't get completely matched, right? What will end up happening is that it will go sideways. And when you have a huge amount of power that goes sideways, it means that it goes destructive. And when it has the power of a god, that means we die, basically. And we die for good. That's the thing. So yeah, that's basically my thesis. I don't see a way in which you can bring all this power and contain it into a safe way if you are realistic about all the challenges that are required to do so, and you can only do it once. You cannot make bad, nasty, evil AIs. You cannot make AIs that don't care about humans. You can't make power-obsessed AIs, growth-obsessed AIs. You can't make any of that, because if you just make one, it's pretty much over. It expands, it controls, it dismantles society, and it does whatever the hell it wants to. So that's the problem. Humans, and we are humans, we know human history, we are really not good at getting things well for the first time, at the first try. We are good enough at trying a few times and making a huge amount of mistakes, and then figuring out things and kind of doing it well, most of the time still with mistakes. So proposing that we need to get it right at the first attempt and never get it wrong is saying that we're summoning the devil, really. So that's pretty much why I'm kind of scared about AI. And it's not that I hope you are too, but I hope you can start to see the problems this thing has in the way I'm seeing them. But I'll leave you with that because it was a fairly long video today. I hope you enjoyed it and you could see most of what I wanted to say. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.